This is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
What is up, everybody? We got some breaking 49ers news. We just signed veteran defensive tackle Akeem Spence. So we placed Maurice Hurst Jr. on IR. So that's probably what the signing was all about, was finding another guy to fill in that spot. So Akeem Spence was he was originally a fourth-round draft pick from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2013 out of Illinois. A very solid run stopper. His last team, I think, was with the Denver Broncos. He's been around a few other teams, but mostly he's been known as a run stopper, if anything else, which kind of interesting. You know, we like run stoppers. We probably like the guys on the rotation, but I just needed to put that out there, that we signed a defensive tackle. And if you guys are wondering who the hell is Akeem Spence, look it up. It's definitely a rotation depth piece. Like, we'll see what happens. I like that we picked up a guy with veteran experience, and he's been around the league, so he's a good run stopper, just been around a few other teams out there. So not a bad pickup. Probably for a bargain reason. What's good? Sergeant Bubbly, what's good, man? Yep, we found a spot to replace Maurice Hurst Jr., so he's placed on IR from what I'm looking at, and officially we signed veteran defensive tackle Akeem Spence, so 1-year contract. So, yeah, doing good. Yeah, doing great. Doing very great. I was expecting my guest to come in the morning, but I don't know what happened, so I'll probably have to reschedule with this guy. This guy's been having some difficulties, so I don't know. But later on, I'm going to interview a wrestler, so that should be good. And then the round check, that should be cool. And then after that, I should be good. Yeah, we are losing some depth at the defensive tackle position. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We're pretty solid there, but we're adding some bodies out there, so we should be good. Not sure about them shades, but rock them. Yeah. I like them shades, man. I like to go Snoop Doggy Dogg style. Know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see what happens. But let's see. Yeah, we're losing some depth because Maurice Hurst was injured. Armstead ain't gonna miss a lot of time. He's only gonna miss the remaining of training camp, which is not a big deal. He should be okay. I mean, I think you're going by the 2 injuries at our defensive lineman. I think Kinlaw's already practiced, so I think he's good. There's some players that's been missing significant time, but I think they'll be okay. I think just Maurice Hurst Jr. was just one of those injury bugs that happens. But we just have to move forward and go from there. There's still some more to do with the Niners. We still got to check out what's going on with training camp and all the other stuff. So we'll see the full pads and everything. So we'll figure out what happens from here. We just hope for a healthy team, and that's all we can hope for. What's up, Sidegen? What's up, man? Not sure about, yeah. Yep, got to see some pads pop today. This is where it gets pretty interesting. People are making excuses for the offensive linemen because they don't have no pads and it comes with a disadvantage, which is true. Most of the defensive linemen, we can go through a 101 drill and get past an offensive lineman because there's no pads, there's no advantage for them. But when it has pads, it's all fair game. So I'm more intrigued on Spencer Burford. I want to see how he does with pads on this time. I know he was getting a little hard time since he's been on the first team right guard. I'm hoping he holds on to that job, but I want to see what he does with the padded practice. I mean, with all pads on all that stuff. So he should be able to test himself pretty good. But so we're adding some solid depth. So I think even at this point, I think the injuries are pretty much whatever, but at least we add some solid depth now. Before then, we would have to go through so many damn injuries to look for some more players. But I think with our depth pieces, the good thing we did was we signed Robert Nietzsche. Robert Nietzsche can easily make the roster as a rotation. So he might be the one guy that could make the roster because he's a good run stopper. He has potential. I mean, I think he had 4.5 sacks with the Cardinals, and that was his best season by far. And ever since then, he just hasn't been much of a factor or hasn't been used that way. But then when you look at a guy like a veteran like Akeem Spence, I'm kind of wondering, he's probably more of a camp body. Oh, yeah, Hassan Ridgeway? But it's probably not as severe. It's probably not as bad. He's probably just going to miss a little bit of time. I think for Ridgeway, even for Hassan Ridgeway, I think he's only going to miss very little. See, Armstead and Ridgeway, it doesn't say that they're going to miss the remainder season. If it's only going to be a little bit of time, it's okay. Let's just get some more camp bodies so we don't have any injuries. Yeah, he could make the 53-man roster as well. Are we referring to Robert Nietzsche or are you referring to Ridgeway? I mean, we got Akeem Spence, which he's one of those guys that I've heard of a little bit with the Bucks, but he's kind of been with a couple different teams. No, I thought he was injured. Yeah, I thought he was injured. I don't know if he was actually injured or something like that. Maybe not. Maybe not. I might need to look into it. But I don't know if he was injured or nothing, but I think he still played. I don't think he was injured. I think somebody might have mixed me up with Ridgeway being injured or something like that. But I think he's okay. I think he has a better chance to make the roster, so he should be able to make the roster as a good run stopper. What makes Ridgeway so good is he's a good rotational piece. You get a guy, I mean, if you can get him and Robert Nietzsche in the rotation, dude, that is viable. Very viable. No, I don't think he's injured, dude. I thought for a second when you said that, I thought he was. I might need to look more into what's going on. Captain Juice or we riot? Captain Juice, baby! Sorry, Notorious. I don't know what's up with Jamie Dundee. He's been late. But we got to reschedule another day. I don't know why Jamie Dundee didn't show up, but it is what it is. But he'll probably figure out something else. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? Keep evolving, keep growing. This is just a great start. Oh, what I meant was saying we lost some depth during training camp, but long-term we're good. Yes, we are. Without a doubt, yes, we are. If you look at our depth pieces, it's pretty damn good. Like Eric Armstead, Javon Kinlaw, those are solid guys to have. Then you have rotations like Kevin Givens, Ridgeway, and then you got guys like you get a guy like Spence and Nietzsche. That's interesting. Then, Khalil Davis, I don't even think the guy's going to play. I think he's going to be redshirt. Just don't be surprised with Kevin Atkins. He might surprise people. Kevin Atkins from Fresno State, this kid, I've seen this kid play before, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to bet against this kid. This kid is really hungry. He's gonna make a case for the roster. This guy is very solid. He's got some solid pass rush skills. He's a good run stopper. He's got some hot potential. I've seen this kid play before. Number 90 is not somebody to mess with, but I think he's number 77 on the Niners roster right now. Tamales or we riot? Dude, I love tamales. Why would I want to riot? I love me some tamales. But yes, we definitely need to get some tamales. Yeah. Usually during Christmas, I like tamales. Thanksgiving and Christmas, I like tamales. I don't get them every day, but it's damn good. Simon. What is he saying, Simon? It's good to see you Niners all damn day. It's good to see everybody in the 49ers community in the comments. It's good to see one Seattle fan, but it's good to see everybody in the comments. But hey, we got 49ers media. We got my guy. What's up, man? It's good to see. This guy's laughing. He's calling me Simon. I don't know what he was saying. Not Simon. Who's Simon? Who the heck is Simon? I don't know. Is he going by the shades that I'm Simon? I don't know. Give us tacos or we riot. Why don't you come to America? We got the best food trucks in California. California's got the best Mexican food trucks in the damn place. Victory Monday after Debo? Yeah, hell yeah. It's a victory, yeah. Oh, you were saying Simone Way. Oh, okay. I think he might have just said Simon by mistake. I think he meant Simone Way. I don't know. Like it kind of has a good meaning to it. There's other ones. There's other words of what they say. Este Way or Simone Way. They better show us some Debo on the podium today. They better, or we'll riot. Hey, it's Debo or we riot. You can clip that notorious GAV. It's Debo on the podium or we riot. There you go. You clip it. Click it, clip it, and send it. There you go. SF Niner Sports Nation. He loves it. Yep. Depth pieces. Little bit of injuries at the defensive tackle, but I think we'll be fine. This can hold up during training camp. Yes, sir. Captain Debo thoughts. Captain Debo? Debo just wants to whip on Aaron Donald. He wants to whip on Aaron Donald. He wants to destroy him mentally. What? Hey, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. This running back is pretty damn deep. Anybody who's been kind of writing off Jermichael Hasty, man, that's kind of hard, man. Last year, people were writing him off, and he made the roster. So I don't know. It depends on who stands out during the preseason. It wouldn't surprise me, yeah. Yeah. I think the feeling is mutual. Feeling is mutual between Aaron Donald. I think he hates any other team. I think he hates the Raiders. I think he hates the Cowboys. But I think in perspective, you have to hate your rival because they've owned you for quite some time. When you've been owned by your rivalry, it's mutual. It's mutual, all that. That's just how everybody feels. Like for example, you've seen players in times past, man. Frank Gore, he made it pretty damn clear he hates the Seahawks. He hates everything about them. That's what he said. Navarro Bowman said it pretty clear. He hates Seattle. But it's called mutual. The feeling is mutual. That's what they say. He ain't making it. What, he was getting it last night? What do you mean, on Rambo's show? I haven't seen Rambo's show today, but I'm probably going to jump in unexpectedly. I already gave Rambo a tweet like the other day, but I'll see if he puts me as a special guest to where he can talk to me. Don Burr. I guess you and Don Burr got a lot in common. You just have to enjoy the basement season, I guess. Let's go. Let's make default official. Yes. We'll wait what happens. We'll see what happens. I gotta see this one. I gotta see him and Butters going to call show. That'd be hilarious. Yes. So we'll check out the training camps and see what goes on. Full pads today, so that's what's going to be popping today. Man. So Debo got a solid payday. So time for Debo to put in the work And who cares what Shanahan does with you, bro? You got paid, go produce. I don't want none of this, I'm a wide receiver. I don't want to be treated like a running back. Well, dude, you got paid $23 million to do exactly what Shanahan tells you what to do. When a boss pays you some money, you must do the damn work. And if Shanahan wants to use you 10 damn touches a game, you better do it. If you want to produce, if you want to put your value up high. Even though running backs can be like a wear and tear position, but you signed that money. You signed that money, Debo. I don't want to hear those complaints. Because when it comes down to the playoffs, and all we need is to close out games, there's going to be a moment that we're going to give you the ball to run it and give us that game-winning touchdown and take us to the Super Bowl. We don't just pay you just for the hell of it. You got paid at least in the top 5. You got paid in the top $5. So I don't want to hear this complaint stuff about you now. You want to be treated like a wide receiver. Well, you're a versatile player. Yeah, it's all about guaranteed money to Debo by the looks. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So he better not complain about his damn role. Yep. I mean, come on, man. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to play running back. No, dude, you took us further. Do you think that we're actually going to use you a lot this time? I don't think we're going to probably use you as much. Maybe during the playoffs. I think we can use Debo in the playoffs, like as a running back. Because I'm pretty sure late in the season, we're going to have some running backs get injured late in the season. And then this is where it gets scary. We can use Debo as a running back. And then we can use all our other weapons. The best part about this part is, our running backs tend to get injured. So you're going to see guys like Elijah Mitchell get injured at some point. You're going to see a guy like Trey Sermon or Ty Davis-Price. One of them keeps wearing and tearing, but it's going to come down to them being fresh backs. And then when it comes down to the playoffs, we might have some tricks on our sleeves. And these running backs are going to run those ball a little bit effectively. And then when it comes down to the fourth quarter, we're going to use some plays on Debo, and we're going to run it right down their throats, and we're going to win those games. That's how you expect to win when you have those kind of players. Debo is a special type of talent, but you cannot tell me, not yet. Well, he's going to have to get signed at some point. Doesn't look good, Michael. Well, players always hold out anyways. Was Roquan Smith even franchise tag? Because if you're franchise tag, you can hold out, but when you're just on a rookie contract, you don't get none of that fines back. So I'll give it a second week of preseason. I mean, for Roquan Smith, bro, if he holds out and he's on his rookie contract, bro, that's a disadvantage for him now. Because one, if he holds out, he's gonna lose a lot of that rookie money. So if I'm him, I show up and not even hesitate, dude. I hate how these players act like they're, if the teams will get a deal done. Slipping on a blunt, puffing a 40. Now that's Debo's sign. Yep. This is where I definitely will make it pretty damn clear. So anybody, man, come on. Do you really think we're going to stop using Debo that way? I think we might still use him that way. It's just probably not as much, but we're still going to use him in the package. So if we need him in the playoffs to be a running back, we're going to expect him to be a running back. If we need him to be just exactly what he is, a wide receiver during the playoffs, then we're going to use him that way. And I know some people are thinking we're getting too ahead of ourselves. I feel like this year, this is a special team. I feel like, I haven't felt this way. I haven't felt this way in the last 6 years. Maybe during 2019, I wasn't sure. 2019, that was something I wasn't quite sure about. That's how. Then last year, I wasn't sure either. This year, I'm kind of feeling more confident about this team. Like, if you go as the 7th seed and get to the NFC Championship game, and you were just a play away to get to the Super Bowl, there is some confidence going into this offseason that you can go all the way further. But I'm not saying we're going because we don't know. We don't know because We have to wait and see what Trey does. It depends on how we play under Trey. And I know it's a lot better than what we got with Jimmy Garoppolo, but you're going to have to go with the ups and downs with Trey Lance. You know, the ups and downs with Trey Lance, because that is going to determine the factor. How good are we with Trey Lance as our quarterback? And I know it is an upgrade, but there is going to be some growing pains with Trey Lance. So let's not ignore that. Yep, he's showing up. He's not participating with the individual. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about it too much because he's going to get a bag soon. Well, you hope so. Dude, that secondary looks great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, the Niners secondary is legit, bro. You got Charvarius Ward, Emmanuel Mosley. They're holding it down, bro. That secondary is a lot better than last year. I'll tell you that. Oh, dude, we got some legit secondaries. Our defensive line is coming to eat, bro. We're looking damn good. I ain't complaining about it. Well, secondaries look great. Well, that's good for you guys. At least you guys got your own foundation. We got a team that can build to win now. ESPN is pretty much putting us in the win now mode. Yes. We have depth. We have pretty much everything. But I'm not even thinking about Super Bowl this year. I'm thinking about, hey, we can make it to the playoffs this year. And let it be everybody's guess. You know, as soon as we get in the playoffs, we're pretty scary. So we'll see. I mean, we don't get further for nothing, you know. Shanahan just knows how to win in those playoffs. But as far as the Super Bowl and the last time we played in the conference, man, we're going to see. Velus Jones about to shut up Jaganov. Jaganov, huh? He hates everything about Tennessee. So maybe he might need to consider his quarterback. He is from the state of Tennessee. Come on. So you're telling me that the guy doesn't like anything for the Titans or the state of Tennessee? Well, I guess his quarterback is from the state of Tennessee. So I guess Trevor Lawrence is considered a target to him because you're from Tennessee. We will prove Shannon Sharp wrong. I think Shannon Sharp Shannon Sharp is a good critic. Like, I think he just wasn't sure, you know. He felt more comfortable with Jimmy. But at least with Skip Bayless, I don't know. Something about Skip Bayless. He was kind of being more reasonable in some ways, but most of the time it's like, dude, I can't take this guy serious. But I guess in some ways, he gave us like a good grade on maybe having a chance to overtake the Rams for the NFC West. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I hope Trey proves Coward wrong. Colin Coward, it's kind of been like a different side of him now, dude. Like, I remember last year, this guy was praising about him being like the next franchise you can build around. And then last offseason, I believe, there were some rumors that him and his daughter were considered dating. I don't know if that was true or false, but a lot of people kept saying that there was a lot going on. And I don't know if it was true, but I guess those rumors were shut down as soon as Trey was proving a point that he wasn't even dating her or something like that. And I don't know. Maybe he was bitter by that shit. I don't know. Yeah, the only time I agree with Skip. Yeah, I mean, Skip is always a little bit off. But, dude, why do I give a shit about a fucking Cowboys game? Like, seriously, that's why I don't like taking these Cowboys analysts serious. Except Michael Irvin. At least I'll take his shit serious. I just don't care for the rest of the damn Cowboys analysts, bro. If you are a Cowboys fan that goes on fucking ESPN and fucking shit, bro, I don't want to fucking hear about your fucking Cowboys shit. Just talk football, do your analyst shit, and just shut the fuck up with the Cowboys. I get fucking sick of that shit. Dude, like, seriously, bro. Who wants to listen to a fucking analyst debate that has anything to do with the fucking Cowboys, bro? I even, like, said, dude, what does this have to do with Debo in the contract, bro? Fuck that shit, bro. Like that's kind of like saying like for the person like yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't give a shit about the fucking Cowboys, bro. Like, if I'm going to listen to a fucking analyst, bro, just keep the fucking Cowboys out of that fucking shit. That's like some other analyst bringing up the fucking Raiders. Who cares about them? Do I care about them? No. I don't even give a shit about them. I just think a lot of those people need to stop bringing up their fucking team into the fucking mix, bro. Like, if it's got to do with Deebo Samuel, just leave it at that. Leave it at that. I don't want to hear none of your crappy-ass team. Jaganov was pissed that SummerSlam was in Nashville and the Street Profits had the Titans cheerleaders. Wow. I don't know, dude. But seriously, man, I don't know. Like, when I watch Skip and Shannon, it's like, I watch it sometimes, but there's times maybe Coward doesn't bring up his stupid Cowboys, but most of the time I'm like saying, bro, can you stop fucking bringing up your sorry-ass fucking team? I don't give a shit. And then you got other guys like, at least with Colin Coward, he doesn't have I don't think he's that very much of a team fan. I think he was a Seattle fan, but he doesn't bring them up like fucking Skip does. At least he doesn't. I mean, you got guys like Peter Schwager, who's kind of like on our side in a way. And then you have guys like freaking, the only one who has no credibility, that has no business, is what's his name? Adam Rank. That guy is one of the dumbest person on the fucking planet, bro. Like, you are a toolbox. Like, how can we take your fucking analyst shit seriously when you're very biased about your fucking team and you're actually kind of like overlooking the team that's actually a lot far better than your football team? If you are a freaking analyst, at least be realistic. Maurice Jones-Drew, as much as he doesn't like the Niners, at least he has more realistic knowledge. At least he can speak truth and not BS about this stuff. There's a lot of those other analysts that act a little biased and have some animosity towards the team they don't like, and it doesn't make sense. You got to be realistic. And then you look at guys like Michael Irvin. Maybe he might be a little bit Cowboy biased, but there's some realistic side of him that you might want to consider. And then Marcus Spears, bro, get this bum out of here, dude. This guy does not know a fucking thing about fucking analysts, bro. Just because you played fucking defensive lineman, you get the fucking credibility. You're too biased on your fucking Cowboys. You're too biased on that, bro. Like, I don't want to. I just think he needs to get the fuck out. That's just my truth, bro. I just think anybody who's too biased on a fucking team, they should have no fucking business on the fucking sports shit. Like, if I'm gonna watch something, I want to watch just regularly with none of your team mentioned. Like, what does it got to do with this? It got nothing to do with it. But hey, I gotta speak it like it is. That's just like saying prospectively, like, why would I care about your fucking team? You make it sound like people should give a shit about your fucking team when they're fucking nothing. But let's go on. Looks like 6 people in the building. Looks like I'm about to end this stream. Unless you guys got more questions, I'll be glad to answer. But it looks like it's getting pretty quiet. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. BPC has a strict policy on staying neutral. It helps when it comes to sports coverage. That's what it should be, dude. Like, why does it have to be bringing up a fucking team that doesn't have nothing to do with the other person? Like, seriously. Like, I think Skip needs to eventually retire. Like, serious, bro. Get that dude out of here. Like, I don't even think no Dallas fan even claims him. Like, as much as everybody kind of, like, says it, dude, I've seen a lot of damn Cowboy fans who don't even claim Skip Bayless. They say that guy's fake. That guy is freaking annoying and fucking arrogant, and they think he's the jinx to the freaking team. That's their opinion about freaking Skip Bayless. Like, I've seen a lot of Dallas fans that actually kind of said it like, dude, this guy makes us look bad. And it's probably true that he does make you guys look bad. Like, who gets all too high on that shit? But a lot of them say they don't even claim this guy as their own fan base because he's a joke to them. I think they need to start being more neutral on that stuff and stay out of it. Like leave the team out or don't even bother. But hey, I think we're on to the last day. So let's just put the updates. The San Francisco 49ers sign defensive tackle Akeem Spence, and we place Maurice Hurst Jr. on IR. So that is the roster update that we got going on. So that is pretty much the update, guys. So yeah, that's why I like Stephen A. Smith, because he makes fun of the Cowgirls. At least he has some fucking credibility. At least he may be a little bit of a jerk, but at least he's got credibility. At least he has better credibility on what he says. Like, there's people that still defend Jimmy Garoppolo, but at least Stephen A. Smith was consistent on Jimmy Garoppolo. At least he wasn't like fucking hopping on the fucking bandwagon with him. I was giving him a chance for a moment, and then I just felt like there's no point with this guy no more. Yep, let's go. Let's go! We're going to see the troops in pads, and we'll see it. But hey, I'll catch y'all later on the next episode. I'll see you later. 2 p.m. Pacific time, I am going to interview Eric Watts. Yes, the son of wrestling promoter Bill Watts. I'm going to interview his son. And you guys are going to want to get your popcorn ready. We're going to have a 1-hour interview with Eric Watts. Tune in, and then the 49ers round check, and that is a wrap for the entire day. So I'll see y'all later. Peace.